Hi, welcome. I'm back again with another video, and this time this video goes to my childhood. The recipe that I will show you today is something that I've learned from my mother. This is a Bengali dish and it is called as demer dalna. So dalna is a term that's used for any kind of a curry which is a little thick rather than more watery. There's no Bengali dish that is complete without a potato, so we will be adding potato. And a very important integral part of Bengali dish is mustard oil. So it's prohibited to import mustard oil here in EU, but if you go into any store or any Asian store, you will find mustard oil which is mentioned as for massage, for external use only, and that is the same mustard oil that we use for cooking as well. To start with the dish, what we will do is we'll start by hard boiling these eggs. I've taken 4 eggs, which is good for 2 or 4 people depending on how much you would like to serve. So I will start by hard boiling these eggs, boil them for 12 minutes, wash them under cold water and then peel them off. So that's what I will do. And in the meantime, I will make a paste with 2 dried red chili, 1 medium-sized onion, 2 cloves of garlic and 4 centimeter ginger root. I will be using fresh tomatoes in place of a puree or a passata. So this is how the paste looks, and it's time to make our tomato paste. And in case of tomatoes, you don't need to add any water because they would anyways have a lot of water. We start by taking 3 to 4 tablespoons of mustard oil. Something very important to remember when cooking with mustard oil is to heat it up at a very high temperature, and that takes away all that strong essence or aroma that a mustard oil would have, and then start cooking with it. This dish can be definitely done without a potato, but then it will not be a Bengali demer dalna without potatoes. So I would definitely recommend you to add at least 1 large potato for this dish. We have to fry the eggs on all the sides so that it develops this really crunchy outer layer on the egg, and then take it off and then start frying our pastes that we've made a while ago. So if you see, there's a beautiful brownish tinge that's developed on the potatoes, so we will take them out. So now we start with our dish. So a big tip that I've learned is if you add a tablespoon of sugar directly in the oil and let this caramelize, you get a very beautiful red color from the dish. Time to add the onion and chili paste, the ginger and garlic. Don't be too close to the flame, else you might just get some blisters. We have to cook this through for a good 10 minutes before we can add our tomato puree or pureed tomatoes. Time to add the tomatoes. And once again, we cook this for 5 minutes before we add our spices. Now comes the time to add all the spices, starting with salt. I am adding 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 or close to 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Then you can either choose to add Kashmiri red chili powder or regular red chili powder. I'm using regular red chili powder and adding 1 teaspoon of it. Then we need coriander powder, so I'm adding 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. And I'm adding 2 teaspoons of cumin powder. And now we give it a really good mix. So we have to ensure that the spices cook really well before we add the water. We would go ahead and add the potatoes, the fried potatoes and the fried egg, and then just coat them with this sauce that is made in the pan. We now add 300 milliliters of water. Give it a good mix after you've added the water, and we would now let this simmer for the next 15 minutes. This way the egg absorbs all that amazing spice and the potatoes get cooked and the spices have all infused their flavor. So before we put the lid on it, I have slit one green chili into half. You can always adjust the spice level by adding no green chilies or by adding more. I have added one and then I put this lid. It's been 15 minutes. Let's check it. Oh, that looks beautiful. I will finish this up with the regular garam masala that I generally make. In Bengali food, there's another different type of garam masala that's made, which is not that complicated as the garam masala that you would make in a North Indian dish. But just to keep things simpler, add a little bit of garam masala, some fresh coriander leaves. I would add a pinch of sugar to this, around half a teaspoon of sugar. This was the simple Bengali egg curry or demer dalna with a lot of aloo, and I'm going to eat this with a lot of rice. I hope you like this recipe and you would give this a try. If you like this video, don't leave this video without giving a like. And if you know of other egg curries that is made in your country or your region of India, do put it down in the comments below. I would love to try them. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more such videos and get notified about them in the future. Till I see you all again, have a really nice spice-filled day. Take care and bye. I'm gonna run to eat this.